Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. We are doing the reading for your week of September 22nd, my beautiful Scorpios. This is a collective, not a one-to-one, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a share, a thumbs up. Also, I would love to know where you're watching from. Would love to know that. Please put that in the comments. This week we are using the beautiful charms. I have this yellow plate because I can't see them as well when they're on the wooden desk. I need to put them on the plate so I can really see what they are. So we're going to be using the charms this week. I'm going to try to switch it up each week and use something different for the intuitive messages in the beginning. So let's see what Spirit has for you from the charms for a message for the week of September 22nd. Okay. I'll get that one from the floor in just a second. What do we have for my beautiful Scorpios? I see this, the skull and crossbones has come out for 3 signs in a row. So it could be even 4. I don't know why that's coming out so much. Maybe because right now in the world we have a lot of toxicity going on. Okay, I'm going to have to pause the camera so I can find the one that went on the floor. Hang on just a minute. Okay, that was really weird. It was actually hidden. The charm that went right into the plate is the word warrior. And then we have the word blessed. All right, so we have the peace sign, the skull and crossbones, an owl. We have a star that says, what does it say? Oh boy. I can't read that. Oh, just for you. Just for you. We have a horse. We have an elephant. Make sure there's nothing else here. And what fell on the floor was the word love. So Scorpios, I don't know if there may be some falling into or falling out of love for you this week of the 22nd. Because it definitely fell and was hidden. I had to move 3 different things underneath my desk to find it. So hidden love, maybe there's a love that you're hiding that you don't want people to know about. Okay, let's start over here. So peace. We really, really need to latch on to peace. In these times, we need to remember to have our own peace and our own peaceful situations, right? We need to be able to use the wisdom of the owl, right? Owls are known to be wise birds. And so we need to use our wisdom. Don't believe everything that they push out to you on social media and mainstream media. And there was 333 on the camera clock as I said that. Be very discerning and very careful about not getting caught up in the toxic cycle, right? This skull and crossbones. Stay away from toxicity. My beautiful Scorpios, stay away from toxicity. Walk away from toxicity. Do not get involved and caught up in that. Elephants are luck. Elephants are a symbol of luck. They also are a symbol of memory because elephants have a very long memory. They can remember people, things, places from years and years prior, right? In fact, some people say elephants never forget anything or anyone or any place. So sometimes we need to forget things though, right? Sometimes when we watch something on the news or we see something over and over, we kind of need to work hard to put that out of our minds, right? To stay peaceful, to stay in our wisdom and what we know to be true. You have a horse. Horses represent freedom and stamina. They're just beautiful. They're rugged. Horses helped build America, right? Helped keep us safe in wars. there's a lot of history with horses. Horses are a very strong animal. They're also very, very connected to humans. Some say horses can connect more with us than even dogs can. And dogs have been our companions for many years. Hundreds of years. But horses, they say, are very intuitive and they can understand our thoughts and our feelings. Okay, and then you have that star that says just for you. Just for you. So maybe this week of the 22nd, Scorpios, there's going to be something that you know is just for you. It could be a sign. It could be a message from your guide. It could be just something that you see. An example would be, one day I was driving to work, the same route that I always drive, and I happened to notice a street sign that was the last name of somebody I hadn't spoken to in years. So I was like, wow, maybe I need to get in touch with her. And I did, and it was great. We had a fantastic conversation. Okay, and then warrior. Yeah, we need to be peace warriors, right? We need to be peace warriors right now. And blessed. Yeah, blessed. And the placement of that is right under the star that's just for you, right? Just for you, a blessing. Okay, Scorpios, beautiful, beautiful messages there. Remember to stay in peace. So from the Healing Spirits Oracle, you have a spiritual hug. This is number 19, which is a 10. 10s are the completing of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. This spirit or person here is right inside this beautiful purple bubble with her spirit guides or spirit giving her or him a beautiful spiritual hug. And a lot of us need a spiritual hug right now, right? In these times, we need to feel our guides with us, right? We need to feel love again. We need to feel joy, kindness, peace, right? Not all this fighting and arguing and slinging of insults and all of this that's been going on. We have to be peace warriors. I love that. Okay, let's see what the Red Dragon, Pendragon deck has. Wounded Warrior coming right up. So that's your second message about a warrior or being a warrior. Maybe you feel like you've really been through the ringer, Scorpios. And, time to move on. That Nine of Wands, he's done all the work. And he's ready to move on. He's got his wounds. He's got his arm in a sling. He's got his head wrapped. 9 of Cups. 2 9s right off the bat. 2 9s right off the bat. 9s being accomplishment. 9 of Cups is accomplishing a lot in love, nurturing, emotional. So the 9 of Wands being action and passion. The 9 of Cups being emotional. Then you have the Page of Pentacles, something new in your work perhaps, promotion, a bonus, a change in your position somehow, maybe going to a whole new company, maybe changing everything you do, maybe getting out of the workforce and starting your own business. Page of Pentacles is a novice, is learning something new to do with how you earn your living, how you pay your bills, where you get your money for that. Pentacles are earth and material things. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is tradition, religion, traditional family ways, that type of energy. The Hierophant is also Taurus energy. So it could be that you're breaking with tradition, or it could be the same, that you're following tradition. Okay. Your last card is reversed. All right, so let's take these in the order that they came out. Scorpios. Okay, so we did already talk about this. 9 of Wands. Wands being fire signs, action, and passion. You already see this wounded warrior. He could have some mental wounds as well as some physical wounds, but he has made it through. He has done the work, and he's all done with that. Moving on to the next phase, right? The next phase, the next card you have is the 9 of Cups. Okay, look, there's a beautiful bee, and if you haven't noticed, your animal oracle is also a bee. Bees are all about community, right? Sweetness of life. pollinating things, creating things. So Nine of Cups, she has created a lot of emotional stability. She almost looks like a bride sitting in the woods, right? It really does look like she has a wedding dress on. And all these beautiful cups of emotion around her, and she's sitting holding this one cup on her lap. So she has created a lot of emotional relationships, emotional ties, and she's got this one cup she seems to be nurturing. So think about what that could mean for you. Then you have this Page of Pentacles. As we said, this is something new to do with in your material life. So this page is standing here. He's got this pentacle. He's like, okay, what do I do next? He's standing with this beautiful bundle of wheat, these flowers. It's a beautiful golden scene there. He's ready to learn something new. The Hierophant is 5. Fives are change. The Hierophant, as we said, this is tradition, religion, traditional beliefs. And now this can go either way for you. You could be either breaking with tradition or following tradition. You could be breaking with religious beliefs or following religious beliefs, because 5 is change. So, each one of you will know what that means for you. It could also just be if you have Taurus placement, like if you're Taurus rising, Moon or Venus, then this could just be saying, yes, this is your reading. It's letting you know both of your signs are here, your sun and your ascendant, Moon or Venus. Then you have the 5 of Cups, another 5 right next to that one. 2 5s together make 10, completing a cycle and moving on, right? 5 of Cups, cups being emotion. Okay, this person is sitting here with their cloak or their blanket on, staring at the spilled cups, what they lost or what they don't have, instead of turning around and seeing the full cups, the bridge over here to this dwelling, right? So if this person just keeps staring at the spilled cups, they'll just be out there cold and lonely, right? See it from a different perspective, turn around and see what you do have so that you can get across that bridge and into that building, okay? Something is changing, Scorpios. So your reverse card is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, I'll show it to you in the upright. So 4 of Pentacles, 4s are stability or stagnation. This is the joining of the head and the heart, as above, so below, right? So when it's reversed, there is a disjointedness in that, right? So you may be feeling a little bit disjointed this week of the 22nd, like your head is not aligning with your heart. And that's not a big surprise, because we're dealing with so much in the world and on the news right now. So you may just not feel aligned. I have a friend who recently kind of went off the rails with a lot of posts after the murder and assassination of Charlie Kirk, and he forgot how to stand in his spiritual being. He forgot how to be peaceful. He forgot how to be graceful about what he was saying. And then he reeled himself back in and realized it. So that's what I'm saying. He was disconnected from his as above, so below. He was disjointed between his head and his heart, right? So we don't want to get into that this week, my lovely Scorpios. And then you have that lovely B. So this is your second B. B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch, my beautiful Scorpios. Be open to receiving sweetness. Yeah, be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yes, you are. Queen is just feminine energy. If you're a man watching, you can still be the queen of abundance. We all have masculine and feminine, right? Well, I hope this has helped you for the week of the 22nd. Please do give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and how you resonate with this reading. Have a beautiful week. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.